Hey guys, BP105 here. Um, well, recently I've just increased my outboard collection significantly since my last videos I've put on my channel. So I thought I'd work in reverse order of years that I've got, or in outboards of years that I've got. Anyway, so a couple of weeks back I drove down to a guy and manager in Western Australia, and he had for sale this pair of Seagull outboards that I purchased. One of them is they're both 40 plus models, I should say. One is August of 1964 and 1965, I'm pretty sure, and the other one is 1959. Now, this is the 1959 Powerhead. Just to satisfy some of your curiosity, the starter plate, or the plate that covers the magneto, is the best outboard motor for the world, not in the world. So what I've done is that this gearbox, all basically below the powerhead down, is off the August of 1964 and 1965 carburetor fuel tank, all that sort of stuff. That's why I've got two different tillers here. So this tiller is of the 1959, and I'm quite happy because it has a very nice Dover grip on it, which is still quite in good condition, and then this is the tiller handle for the 64 or 65. So I've been trying to get this one running. It actually has 85 pounds of compression, which was quite surprising for me because it's a Seagull and they're not really, it's not very common to see good ones above 60 psi. Anyway, so I was going to put this in the tank and give it a start up for you, but unfortunately recently it just hasn't been running well enough in pumping water and whatever. The water jackets in this one are perfectly clear and whatever, but last time I just had it in the tank it just wouldn't stay running. So because the gearbox on this one actually wasn't locked up, but the gearbox on the 1959 was, that's why I just switched the power heads around. This is basically the midsection of the 1959, if any of you are interested. And then here in my workshop, this is the gearbox off the 1959. So fortunately the drive shaft isn't rusted through, but as you can see, that it won't turn, and that's just because this gear pinion up here, that one just in there that drives the prop shaft, that's frozen inside the housing, so I need to get that apart, so I need some heat for that. With the slightly later Seagull, not the 1959, but the 64 or the 65, I actually got the original spares book as part of the deal, with the same model number, which was quite nice. So that's just got all the normal stuff I expect. Some of you have seen these spares booklets before. And then I've just got two boxes of parts, basically. So the chrome drive exhaust tube, I should say. Now I've got head bolts, and then this is the power head off the 64 or 65. Like I said on the other one, the gearbox was frozen, but on this, it had been underwater at one point in its life before I bought it, so I couldn't turn the flywheel at all. So when I got home, I took off the cylinder head, and I actually still had water down the bore from when it went under. So after a bit of cleaning, I don't know how well you can see that, it's not bad. While I'm not doing, I'll just quickly take it outside. It's actually not that bad, but unfortunately the piston is still frozen in the cylinder, so you can see it's cleaned up quite nicely. It can still do with a bit more. And also the conrod is actually bent. It's got a Seagull 1 conrod, and I've also recently started up a membership, I suppose you could say, on Saving Old Seagulls. So I've got a topic on both of these Seagulls, what I've done to them, so I'll include that in my description if any of you would like to have a look at it. This is the fuel tank off the 1959, which again is not in bad condition. It does have some dents, but what would you expect? It is quite an old outboard. As you can see, it does need a fuel tank. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to strip this tank down just to bare brass and just keep that like that, whereas on the 64 or 65, that which had already been partially restored badly with a can of silver spray paint, I'm probably going to restore that correctly. This is the prop shaft from the 1959. Again, it isn't that bad for a 1959 outboard. I mean, it helps that Seagulls are swimming in oil most of the time as well, so that's quite nice. I still need to clean out the carburetor on this, but it's really been an experience, because I don't know if any of you have been following my other videos on my channel, but these are the first Seagulls that I've ever had. Yeah, what I'll do is, after I've uploaded this video, I might make some more videos on some of my other outboards. I've got some older Evinrudes, and also an Alto, so I'll make some videos of that as soon as I upload this one. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. Cheers, guys.